So the price per square metre, generally on these irregular blocks, corner lots, battle axe blocks, it's going to be better value, so you might get a bigger block for a little less money, which would be fantastic. And again, they're often open to negotiation, particularly in a market like right now, that there is a bit of land around. If you wanted to negotiate with the developer, I'd say a lot of developers would be pretty happy to have that conversation with you, and they might knock 2, 3, 4, 5 grand off. It could be 10 or 20 grand off, depending on how many of them they've got and how ugly the block is in terms of that shape and what people's perception of that is. So, the big win out of it is certainly that you can buy it for a lot less. And once it's built and the house is on there, you really don't look at the shape of the block anymore. Just the garden's growing and, you've landscaped it accordingly and it can look really, really good. I know I lived on a corner block at one stage that half of it was front yard and so the backyard didn't begin to halfway down the side of the lot. But what it meant was we had this really amazing front yard that addressed sort of the corner of this position that we were in, and we really loved it. It was a fantastic block, whereas others would have looked at that and thought, oh, gee, don't quite know what to do with that. And in our case, we had a side entrance. So we had our garage on the short side and a veranda around the front and a side entrance. And it really worked well. So again, if you get the design of the home right, then you're in really good shape.